Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start by running the option to the lane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Off play action. It's Howell. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Washington. Pat Freiermuth. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
You talk about this Washington defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ultra. Ready.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
Fresh drive going down, good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Trouble, 38.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. On fourth down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
On first down, Howell. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
And Howell will throw it. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
18 more yards there and another first down. Powell. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. You talk about this.
Doesn't even make sense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down here.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Here's Ritter.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Strike. Check. Strike. Hey, check. Strike.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ritter headed right off the option.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, It's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
This is caught. Touchdown.
That's all this nigga knows how to do, bro.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
The man they call Scary Terry remains one of the best at taking the lid off of a defense. Not only a top 10 season in terms of yards, but he averaged over 15 a catch and was named to his long overdue first Pro Bowl.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of
Definitely take that run, though.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Howell's got this one to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Throw right side complete to Dotson. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Howell out of the shotgun. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. Following the play, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Now Howell.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he get the 1st down.
Sly able to put this one through.
So that lag is wild. Hopefully that shit shuts down a bit.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a
There
yard
you go.
closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Ritter now. That's out wide here for Robinson. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. The Falcons at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Option play. Here's Robinson. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Ritter to throw it.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards the pickup there.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Back to throw, Ritter.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
With his first career NFL touchdown.
and the Falcons have taken the lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
Howell from the gun. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I would play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point by Koo. And good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Second down, Howell now.
Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. This pass hauled in by Dotson.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
First down, how to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. 2nd and 10. It's Howe with another throw. Quick slant, Dotson.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll go play action. Howell.
You threw it way over there. Of all places, you threw it way over there. So I can't just throw it up to my player anymore.
He'll take the knee in the final couple seconds.
Hands threw it 10 yards in front of him.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And we're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Ritter will set up to throw it. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field.
Hoping my blitz will get there, but of course they got blocked.
Touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Just get there, boys.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at the 41-yard line. And Hal will throw it. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play, that's a -4.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Ritter on 1st and 10. That one deep for London. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's Ritter. Flush to his right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. First down, here's Ritter.
Why is he just taking off like that? Come on, man. Yeah, God.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard
I wish the AI reacted to that.
Making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got up with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on pass.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags.
Fucking cheese ball. What are you running to the sideline for? Look, what?
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw it here. Ritter rolling to his right.
That's what you get, yo. That's exactly what you get, bruh. Fucking scrub. What are you hiking and running to the... What are you doing? You gotta have a different offense than that, man.
At their own 20-yard line. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And he is brought down at the 22.
It's fucking stupid how he's able to just run into my backfield. Like, ugh.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though,
Shit skipped forward. What the hell was that?
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On first down, Howell. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
What? What? Hold on, bruh. Hold on. Oh my God. He just got instant pressure. It's gross. Center just let him go. Ugh.
Here's opportunity because it could have been lost.
This game's terrible, bro.
But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Second down, Hal back to pass.
Oh, get them.
And his throw is incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this part with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
3rd and long, here's Howell. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Ooh, I get the beat. Thilos. This motherfucker.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
Get, block!
So the 2-point conversion, no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead is hanging by a thread after that pick six, but look, they're still in the driver's seat. Now the question, how aggressive will they be on this drive? Time to find out. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A give to Robinson on the option. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No
Lucky right there.
That time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Ritter from the gun on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Howell's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option. Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
How you gotta catch that? I mean, how you gotta throw that on?
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Sly able to put this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They run the draw here with Robinson. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now a 2nd and 2.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard
Why is that a first down?
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short.
Why are you milking the clock, dude?
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Ritter back to throw.
You little dumb bitch.
Sabotage their comeback plans. It is
You dumb little bitch.
picked by Kendall.
You dumb bitch ass nigga.
And he will bring this one
Let's fucking go.
interception return
Stupid
for
motherfucker.
touchdown.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Here's Ritter. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Fucking scrub.
He's throwing the football today. Almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now Ritter.
Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Pick that next time.
And it falls down incomplete.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
But now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Let's go. Fuck nigga. Let's go, fuck nigga.
His guys will set
Fuck out of here, yo.
up midfield at the 50-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. On the move past the 40.
And finally taken down at the 34. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back.
He's going to get it again, just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Commander's 1st down.
Fuck out of here, yo.
Just about do it.
It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction.
3 cheese balls in a row. Ugh. Ass nigga.
Excellent come from behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Commanders,
their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa.
I shouldn't have to play against that.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well.
We've been running on each other, except for his little cheesy, dirty ass running, hiking and running out of the. Ugh, just like, how are you in the league, bro? You don't even play sim style, like not even remotely sim. How are you in this league? Dude's not even playing. Ugh. He's playing like NFL Street. The balance. Only reason he got that 133 is because of that long ass play in the beginning. Look at the balance. How did he not? I mean, I guess the corner's out of. Yeah, maybe not. Way to get in there, boys. Boy fell for it. Boom. It's easy, man. It's easy. You gonna get that shit right up the middle. Boom. Got that. That didn't show it. Fucking comeback, man. Pick sixes and shit. Can they at least show my, like, they don't show nothing. Me getting sacked and this is like bullshit ass plays. Pat Freer moves. Big motherfucker, yo. So glad I traded him. Let's go.
Legends on 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, please, please don't. Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Go that, go that.
That just pissed me off, man. Nice. I like that. Thank you for understanding, John. It was about to get in the W. It was not about you. Love you, but...
they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one? Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Nigga L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's
Yo, fuck Neff, yo. It's like, bruh.